Hello everyone, and you Ryan, and welcome back to another kick-ass episode of CP 200. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Today is January 24th, I believe. So today, a, a couple months ago, I'm sorry, a couple months ago, I got a new staff, and she was asking me how it was to grow up and have the CP. And for those who don't know, CP stands for Cerebral Palsy, which is what I have. And by me making this video, I'm just speaking for myself to a whole bunch of people that have CP worse than I do. Some are better, some are better. It just depends on the person. So this is strictly coming from my point of view of living with CP or cerebral palsy. Um, Let me get a drink. Going to high school was no big deal for me. I mean, I had an occasional got into it with a couple people a few times. I made a couple videos about way back when I started this channel. But overall, going to high school was fun as fuck for me because pretty much I hung out with a core group of people and everybody liked me pretty much. And those who didn't like me, I didn't like them, and I did not give a shit. So going to high school was pretty easy. Um, Got a party. I went to high school for all the wrong reasons, but high school was very easy. And be, before high school, like I said before, um, my family, I'm just neat to them. Uh, I got to do everything that everybody else did. I mean, you had to make some adaptation, but who doesn't have to make adaptation in their life? You don't have to be crippled to have a hard life. And so, you know, as I get older, my mobility gets worse, my speech gets worse, because that's the part of my brain that was damaged going through the birth canal. So, but now as, I, as I'm older now and I'm in these programs, that's when it's very difficult for me because I'm very opinionated and my mouth gets me in a lot of situations, so I have to learn when to keep my mouth shut and when to fight my battles and when to move on. But as far as being a kid having CP, I never had a problem. Um, Growing up, my family always supported me and all that shit. Now, like I said, now it's different because you got staff issues and some some of the I rub people the wrong way, with the way I talk, but honestly, being in a wheelchair has probably saved my life because, trust me, even though I'm crippled, I have got myself in some pretty sticky situations that, so I could only imagine how it would be if I could walk. I mean, somebody asked me, do you ever miss not being able to walk? How can you miss something you've never done? I you know, I would much rather see the Cubs win the World Series than me walking. But and everybody's CP is different. Mine is in my speech. I have a hard time talking on the phone because people don't understand what, what I'm saying. That's get kind of frustrated. When I get pissed off, um, I tend to lose my voice. But having CP is all I've ever known. So how can I miss something that I never have? And like I said, as I get older, my CP is definitely getting worse. Um, part of your, your speech and your um motor control, at least for me. But having cerebral palsy is just part of life. You just have to learn to live with it like you live with everything else. I mean, you don't have to be crippled to have a hard life. So I, I could go on for hours. Hope you guys got a little bit more insight to having cerebral palsy, CP. Don't forget, to hit the like and subscribe button and have a great day.